Kal Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. All praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High Yahawah in the name of His Son Yahawashi. And I wanted to come with another quick one. You see the title of this. This is the wiles of a harlot. I'm gonna read from Proverbs 7:1-5 because this apostasy that's going on right now is pretty much, these men who, say they know Yahawashi, the heathen that, go against the men of the Lord, the wicked that are planning the demise of so-called African American, Native American, Latinos. They're all in the same boat. They don't serve and they don't follow Yahawashi, meaning that they serve another God. They're harlots, And in the scripture right here, it's a warning against being a harlot, because even if you follow yourself and your own passions and desires more than what these scriptures say, you're being a harlot. And it's something that we all got to watch out for. And the best way to stay focused on Yahawashi is to do what He says to do. Man, woman, and child. And I'm gonna read this in the NLT for those, get a little bit of more understanding. This is Proverbs 7:1. It says, "Follow my advice," talking about wisdom. Pretty much Yahawashi speaking to us through wisdom. "My son, always treasure my commands. Obey my commands and live. Guard my instructions as you guard your own eyes." It says, "Tie them on your fingers as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart." Those that have these scriptures and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and truth deep on their hearts, they're not going to be bothered by any of what the scriptures say. They're going to allow it to marinate. They're going to allow it to correct them, rebuke them, encourage them, do all the things that it needs to do at any particular time. But they're never going to go against what the word says. It says, "Love wisdom like a sister." And whenever I see that particular verse, I always think about Simeon and Levi, taking out that whole town where Shechem did their sister wrong, and even though they were off on that, that's how type of love we want to have for this wisdom, knowledge, and truth. It says, "Make in sight a beloved member of your family. Let them protect you from an affair with an immoral woman," which is be other gods, "from listening to the flattery of a promiscuous woman." Those other gods are very tempting, but you got to let them go. These men, that's what they're actually doing. And with that, just want to give all praise, honor, and glory